have a match. Great. Rematch versus Himmelstosh. Okay, I mean, we just won again against him before. So maybe I don't have to Rory. I think I should Rory. But it's not like he's PV4. If PV4 queued up now and wants to destroy my 100% win rate, I would not be amused. Yeah, that's right. Hammurabi actually, I read his article and he actually did a lot of conquering. So I was like, okay, giving up military action doesn't tie nicely with his history. But the CA thing does. And just giving one civil action would have been too crazy. Another painful match. Well, hopefully for him and not for me. Let's see here. Let's see. So, what do we have in the Leaders and Wonders regard? Jonathan, Zizka, Bach, Oceanliner, Shakespeare, Gutenberg. Okay, okay. See jobs. Hey, Frugster. Welcome, welcome. Okay. So we get Roman roads again next turn. Alright, underestimated monkey. Glad to see you guys here. Seems like a good game, good choice of leaders. Yeah. Yeah. If there was also the sewers instead of the Eiffel Tower, there would be even more options, then I would like it more, but this already is a lot. Joan of Arc, Bach, Marlene is here, there's Gutenberg, Shakespeare, Fleming. No Hollywood though. Oceanliner, Great Wall, no Barbarossa. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things here. Confucius for him, okay. Is this the second game? Yes, it is. The first one also was versus Himmelstosh. So we get a rematch here. We have the Rome roads, I can start building it. I like that. Can finish it next turn. Maybe go for Joan of Arc next turn. How about Machu Picchu? No. Apparently. It could have been interesting, maybe. I didn't see it before, but I don't know. I don't know if I like Machu Picchu as a first wonder. I mean, maybe it's good. It's pretty expensive though. Okay, he goes for an early Joan. He went for her last game as well. He apparently really likes her. Then I definitely don't want to play border conflict. I could play wealthy. Or I could just not push. Leo Nobel, Steve Jobs maybe? Yeah, maybe there's alchemy maybe next turn. That's actually looking good for next turn. I'm gonna push here. And I think I'm gonna take the monarchy. Yeah, deny that from him definitely. Okay, Saladin is a solid leader. We're gonna go for him next turn then. I'm not sure if you're gonna go for alchemy or the monarchy next turn. Planning. That might give us extra science. Trade routes, warfare, civil life. Probably not warfare, because we don't have a tactic for warriors yet. Trade routes or civil life. Civil life gives us an extra civil action. We're gonna use it for science probably. Trade routes. Much is great, but it's easy to disrupt. Needs CA, science, and has quite large investment. Yeah, it can be clunky. It's also a lot of cost early on. Like the Rome nodes cost 5 rocks, this costs 9, so that's a lot harder to finish. And then afterwards you still need so much more. You need the iron, you need the irrigation, CAs. CA is better than rock and food? Yeah, probably. I don't know if I should push again, then he's stronger next turn. So here I could go for the monarchy. The biggest problem is that I can't go for alchemy next turn. There is no Darwin, or then I would go for an extra lab. If I can go Saladin, breakthrough. And maybe no alchemy, maybe just an extra lab anyway. Can always rebuild them later with buff. Save the science on the alchemy. Second copy of Swordsman. Sadly, there's no Discord or any order for the bot. There's no bot anymore, underestimated 90. But I also don't have a Discord my own. There's just the normal Through the Ages Discord. Now-centric method plus jobs will also be good. You're planning very, very far ahead, Fruxter, which is good. In general, but yeah. No, I never had a personal Discord. I only am part of the overarching TTA Discord. Sometimes I regret not having my own, but then it's I never really wanted. Yeah, I don't know why I never did it. Okay, so I don't think I want to push. I know someone probably wants me to go for alchemy, but I don't see it here. It's additional things you have to take care of and respond to. Yeah, exactly. And you have to keep working on the Discord. And my idea always was, there is a TTA Discord, I don't want to split up the community and have to care for that myself. It was really nice to just have the overall Discord. So yeah. So I could definitely go for iron here. Masonry and alchemy is attractive. Yeah. So this gets me out of corruption, which is nice. I could go with these. I guess I could still take the iron. There's one irrigation. Guess I could also just take the irrigation here. I guess he's probably gonna go for iron though. Didn't we just say irrigation is overrated? I remember that from the last game. I mean, the last game was very much different than this one, but this one has Ocean Liner. And then I guess I could develop Masonry. And then next to an Alchemy, upgrade, go for Iron afterwards. Get rid of that as well. I think you could make your own Discord server and get like your main people or people you trust kind of run it. Yeah, true, so we don't have the usual trolling. I mean, also this community has very little trolling in my opinion. It's a very friendly community in general. I think Discord would be a nice addition. We could check your recent YouTube videos, streams, etc. Yeah, I definitely thought about it. I also, like, Sugoi has his own, which is kind of cool. Has its advantages, definitely. I don't know if it's the correct time. Like 2 years ago, I probably should have done it. And nowadays, because I'm not that active, more especially on Twitch, yeah, maybe I will have to look into it. Thanks for yeah, reminding me to keep thinking about that. Just friendly trolling, exactly. He has 5 culture production already. This guy is going crazy on the culture. The knights are still there. I have a tactic. So if he goes with a lot of strength, I could do something about it. Is there Gandhi? No. I need to use all the social interactivity tools available. If you're happy with how it is, everything is fine. And that's true as well, sure. Okay, still don't push, I guess. I guess we upgrade all of them. We get a rich land, or do we get a great wall? Doesn't seem too strong at the moment, the Great Wall. Yeah, definitely gonna get a warrior if there's a colony. There is actually a colony. Maybe this and the rich land. And then we float 1 civil action. Could upgrade 1 less and grab frugality. Yeah, I think I like that more. Or take the Great Wall still. I don't know if frugality is worth this. I mean, I get it for 1 civil action basically. And next turn I will have... my yellow bank is looking fine, so that the frugality will help to get more population soon. So I think I'm gonna go for that. Still have your people joining in when I stream and then they're gone. That might be nice as well. I mean, that's also great that I have the automatic remindering in the TTA Discord, the general one. So if people want to follow or want to see, they can join then. And yeah, I see it the way I'm not really expanding anymore. My Twitch activity is on a nice level in my mind. I stream whenever I want. But I don't have like these big ambitions that I maybe had in the beginning. For a while we also did stream more. It was reaching more people. But nowadays it's also relaxing to just not have any obligation. In the start I always had like a fixed schedule. I had 3 days a week where I always streamed. Nowadays it's just a lot more relaxing. Miss the real-time async play videos. I don't miss not having to make them. I definitely don't miss having to record every single turn separately. There's a code. That's great for our science. I guess I can also go for the iron this turn. Yeah, all the iron. And then grab a code. Those were awesome. Thanks for saying that, Tom. You guys can obviously say how awesome they are. I appreciate that the work I did was appreciated. But you guys can try, but I don't think they are gonna come back. Yeah, I definitely don't want to give him Code of Laws. He could go for Theocracy, but I don't deny that. So it's even more important that he doesn't get the code. And I get it next turn. Remember practically all of my old videos, the live ones. Yeah, they are a lot more memorable than, also for me, than just doing the replay. I'm not too happy with those. That's also one reason why I'm not putting out all that many of those tournament games nowadays, because the replays, it's not quite as fun. But yeah. There's an early ocean line. If that comes down to 2, we might grab it. Even if it stays, we have a lot of civil actions, and we have the he's getting a lot of culture, and we have the thingy masonry as well. We might really need Bach to overtake him in culture at some point, or we need to focus on military. There's also an early justice system. I guess we could still switch to that one. Next turn, grab that, develop it, and grab the ocean liner. If that works, I think I'm gonna do that. There's a cavalryman I might want, but they might also stay. Okay, he leaves the ocean liner. No Darwin. No, sadly not. I like denying the justice system, but maybe it's overkill. On the other hand, what is the other option? If I leave ocean liner, it's probably gonna be gone. Could grab it and not finish it. Alright, I could go for code. I could do something like build an extra iron. 9 rocks next turn is not enough to finish, so maybe not. But this also feels good. Finish it next turn. We lose the cavalryman, but that's the first copy. Cannon stay. If we don't do justice, we could start it. Is that right? Can build one stage, get out of corruption. And he gets justice. Yeah, either 2 steps or we take 2 steps. Yeah, right. Because of masonry, obviously, yes. Then we don't. Yeah, then I would need to use this. He doesn't have a lot of science, so let him take the justice system. He might. There's no Luger, so justice system isn't so good. Yeah, that's true, Basil. And I mean, the main focus would be to deny it from him, but he doesn't have a lot of science production. He has the Acropolis, so he gets these governments cheaper anyway, so I think this is good. Do we even need the OLS currently? Well, I'm afraid if I don't take it this turn, he's gonna take it. Just to deny it. I'm not sure if he would do that. Also upgrade alchemy instead of increasing. No rocks. I think this is a fine turn. A good turn, maybe even. Oh, pestilence is actually good. Rid of the colonies, sure. No worries. We are all just trying to find the best turn and doing math, doing especially blue cube math, without being able to try it out is really hard. Catch production. Right, okay, that's good for him. Yeah, I would really like to get an extra iron at some point. Blue cube calculations are important in async games. We're not playing async then, because those are some of the hardest calculations. Maybe not really. All the calculations in itself aren't that hard, they're just a lot of them. For iron, yeah, 4th iron will be built at some point. I gotta finish the ocean liner first. Cook with all the colonies could have been interesting. I just don't know if it would be enough. Cook would be facing the Bach with Acropolis, which already gives me anxiety. Okay, we'll go for justice, wave, calf. Okay, so we're guaranteed the second calf. I think I'm actually going to play Pestilence. Get a little bit of control of the deck. Okay. We're rich now. Can do an extra mine. Is there Maria? There's actually Maria. Could save the food if we don't have corruption. If I can take other great things. Yeah, probably take the Opera. Maybe go for it next turn. Maybe especially if there's Bach. Could not upgrade, but take the breakthrough away from him and an urban growth. Can I ref idea? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does come down to 1. I can't deny it both. These have to be taken. Yeah, it's rather better to deny the breakthrough and take the urban growth. Engineering genius. We have a lot of rocks. He now also has a lot of rocks. So I'd rather deny the breakthrough. He doesn't have a lot of science, so that seems more important. You don't need to take the strength here. Yes, Ravadir will come down to 1. But that's life. Okay, there's the Conmon. He gets it for 7. That's crazy. Everybody could be better for him with government than breakthrough. I mean, in this case, no. Because this common is already on 7. Get Bach, we will explode. Yeah. Those igloos, even those upgraded igloos. Ooh. I mean, at least we produce a lot. And he lost 1. Oh, now it actually will matter. I guess he can just build another thing anyway. Yeah, he could definitely take Nobel to upgrade his science production. But he also has to take the Conmon. Spicy, yes. That was quite a spicy Dark Ages. If we take another look at it though, we lost 1 less than our production and he lost the same, so we kind of lost the same. Both of us lost our production -1. Okay, obviously takes the Conmon, Ref. No Nobel yet. I guess we're both just waiting for Bach probably. I guess I can go for Maria next turn if I'd rather do that. Strategy is gonna be grabbed. Pendants. Yeah. Farms, extra card draw, nice. It's always good. I don't think I can go for Nobel. We really need some way to get culture. Nobel is probably not good enough. Go for cannons without having a tactic for them. Really reason for Nobel? Really no reason? Really good reason? Really what reason? Could just start building some operas. Really no reason it was, okay. Crispy turn? I don't know. I don't know. Crispy. I guess I don't want to commit to military because we don't know what kind of military we want. I don't want to take too many cards because I want to get Bach, not him. Opera first, think later. Spicy and crispy turns. You're getting hungry. Yeah, I feel that. Let's actually do this then. Come on, give me a tactic. Give me fortifications. It gave us a tactic. I guess this is good. Assas is good. We get the Cav. Evil Army can go. Well, now it can go. Before, yeah, probably as well. Probably should have discarded that instead of something else. Oh, you just had a kebab? Oh, I hate you for saying that. I also starting to get hungry, but for me it's gonna take like 3 hours until I get something to eat. And kebab now would be really good. Poopy has a pizza in the oven. I don't like you guys talking about food. You'll have something with salmon today? Nice, salmon is great. We had shrimps yesterday, was also really great. And today we're gonna have something with gorgonzola, which is really great as well. So this weekend is a good weekend for food in my house. Now I am also talking about food. Why is everybody, including me, talking about food? This is not a food stream, this is a TTA stream. And we are actually behind in culture quite a lot. But culture production we caught up. The way I see it, we have different routes. There's Maria we could take next turn. She's guaranteed 1 culture, science and some rocks each turn. And then we could build opera. Like we could build 1 more opera, maybe even go for journalisms and build military with Maria. Because at this point we already have, so Bach is gonna be 5 culture production, which is not bad. And we get to rebuild 1 igloo into an opera, which is also not bad. So at this one I think Bach is still better. Yeah. Inhabited. I'd really like to win this. We have Oceanland and no need to talk about food. Good one, yeah. Didn't even consider that. That was a good food joke. Do we have fast food? We don't have fast food chains. But we have Red Cross, we can share the food. Maria means no operas, Maria means military. Well, we already have operas. So the idea would be with Maria we can build 1 more opera and then into military we go. This is an interesting pop of science. Got a Cornmon for 5 guys. 5 guys. Now we're even talking about food from fast food chains. Yeah, it's gonna be the pop. He loses a population, which is great. So I think it's Baching time. No rocks. So I guess we go for strategy first. We go up to 14 culture production. There's also the journalism. Put normally first, true. Could also keep the religion. But I'd like maybe to have the rocks next turn. And this is also a good position to build our military from. Thing is, he's gonna go for Maria now. But there's only James Watt left. Would be really nice to have journalism, but... yeah, if you look at it, Bach is a lot better for him than Maria is for him. For us it's relatively even. But with Bach, I mean, gets another drama. Yeah, Bach is just too good for him. Ooh. And this is promising if we want to transition into military, which is probably what we're gonna do now. Mobile artillery, add to wars. cannot start the arms race now. Yeah. Thing is, he has a head start in culture. And he also is producing quite a lot of them. Howard is a little cheap with 11 rocks. I don't know. I think Howard is nicely balanced. The effect is not that big of a deal in my opinion. It's mainly the 3 science, and for that 11 rocks is a good deal, but not too cheap, I think. It's always hard to say. It always depends on when it comes out. But overall I think I wouldn't want it to be more expensive. It's the cheapest H2 one, but clearly not the worst. Yeah, but then maybe other ones are too expensive, like the Eiffel Tower. Maybe it should be 363. Yeah, that's one way to look at it, for sure, that it's the cheapest but not the worst, so something doesn't seem right. Okay, that's true, there is the ocean liner, but for some reason, I mean, I guess the reason is because it costs 4 civil actions, but 10 is still pretty insane. Okay, going for more food. Showing his tactic, okay. And H3 will start. Oh, that's an early red cross. Oh, he gets an Natural Pride. Oh, nice for him. Just showing a weak tactic to trick us? Maybe. Guess we will find out. I guess an extra farm wouldn't be bad. No, I need 10 rocks to go for cavalry maybe next time. I guess I'm gonna take patriotism. 1 or 2 cav, tactic and war now. I mean, one reason he has wave, cannons and 4 MAs, so he could potentially win it. We won't be drawing any cards this turn. I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, if he has fortifications, I guess he would only get... Yeah, we wouldn't get that much strength. Do we even want to pressure him with war? I mean... I think we want to pressure him, yes. The thing is, where do we have the advantage? The moment with population, it's debatable. He has very good food production. Science, yes, we do have the science. Civil actions, he got those. Culture, we have a little bit more. Actually, quite a bit more. Pressuring Maria could backfire horribly. Yes, but I mean, we need military at some point anyway, and we are stronger in whatever we do. Reserves and upgrade, yeah, or build the farm. We need that at some point. I guess we could wait 1 turn. Just upgrade here, getting 9 science. I'm probably gonna build 2 cannons at some point in the game. And we can't spend it anywhere else at the moment, so I think I like this. Yeah, not a bad turn, not a bad turn. Got progress, okay, there's satellites, that could be important then. International negotiations, okay, he has to decide what he wants to give us. There is Red Cross. Luckily he doesn't have architecture or engineering, so I mean it's still a good wonder for him. You wish I took that rifle though. I guess, yeah, now that we have modern army, maybe we could have gone all in on military. But we already have a good tactic. There's an oil and Marie Curie. It's so expensive. That is always a permanent buff. You have a leader that's giving 5 culture. Are we gonna replace him with Marie Curie? I guess maybe. Oil for him? That's true, oil for him this turn. Go for the oil, go for Marie Curie. Could be very strong, yeah. Would set him up really nicely. Sure, he can't wait for a career if he takes oil. That early oil is looking very good for him. Let's see if he sees it. This is a very competitive game. I am not sure which position I would like more. Maybe I would like his more at the moment. One obvious issue for him is that he has now no military, no population in military whatsoever. Which does mean that, yeah, he has 2 population basically in the bank. But that's only 2 population. For this tactic you need 3 at least. Democracy will be 10 science for him, yeah. Just Acropolis things. Okay, what is he doing? Wait, what happened? Why did he get new time? Ah, okay, he had to decide for international negotiations. Can you not take it back? Are you prepared in the... I'm super confused. You get extra time for doing the international negotiations? Interesting. Very interesting. You learn something new about TTA all the time. Talking about learning, did you guys watch my shorts on YouTube? You guys, if you're watching for a while in this stream, I've mentioned it a couple of times. It was a lot of work, so I would really appreciate if you guys check that out on YouTube. You watched them? That's nice. Not too few people have watched them. And I mean, it's a new format. I also don't check shorts too often, if I'm honest. It's just interesting for me. So I hope it's also interesting for you guys. Also, it's only 2 minutes, so 1 minute each episode. So it's not like a huge time investment. So, Himmelstosh. He's been taking a long time for this. Actually, I have as well. What did he give me again? No, wait, what? He didn't do anything. Why did he get new reserve? It's my turn. See, something was going on here. Luckily, we saw it in time. Okay, Air Forces. Is he gonna go for military game? Right, he seems great. He's gonna lose his territory, one of them. Check war. 21 rocks. Air Forces. If he has fortifications, we're still screwed against the wall. Just one specific should like the situation analysis. And it's hard to fit in, but yeah, maybe. I don't think war works here. Like if you go for war, you go up to 26, which is not bad. If he gets a cannon, plus Air Forces shows tactic. He only has 4 MA, so that's big, but he can only go for 1 tactic. That's another 5, another 10, 15, another 3, 18. 18 plus 4 is 22. I think we would be guaranteed to win this. Question is, what do we do afterwards? And he has to disband. Actually, no. 1 cannon, 1 Air Force. On the other hand, he already... I guess it's a good scenario. If we're gonna go for it, it's probably gonna be now. Probably should deny the satellites and maybe the revolutionary idea. He won't have time to go for oil now. I'm assuming he has cannon tactic, yes. That is our worst case, I would think. Let's actually go for this. This is probably the last turn we can really do this. That mechanized army doesn't change too much, does it? He can't go for air force and cavalry. I don't want to waste too much time here. Okay, oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Okay, Churchill shouldn't change anything at the moment. Modern infantry, probably not either. Boom, perfect tactic, indeed, yes. Don't have to worry about modern infantry and go for modern army, which would also work, but just having this is perfect. Does Churchill change things? Oh, Churchill he could go air forces and cavalrymen. But he would still need to have the mechanized army. He only has 3 cards, so there's only 1 mechanized left. It's very unlikely. Another war with new tactic incoming. Yeah, we can even combine it with the satellites. One territory, yes, we have the one territory at the moment, and we have war over tech in hand. Hard to do a second war though, is it? I mean, we declare the war, build 2 cannons, show the tactic. Can copy the tactic and go air forces. Yeah. Okay, first of all, he will get punished by the independence declaration. I mean, he's just gonna lose a couple of blue cubes probably, but yeah. One great part is there is emigration, so he might get hit by that. So maybe we don't need the second war. The second war is only a war over tech. There's not that much to steal, so we could just push the variety, try to win pop of science, emigration. Those things might be nice for us. And variety is actually really crazy for us. 16 to 8. Especially better with satellites. But I still think this is a good turn for the war we went with. Disrupting him, denying him from going for the oil Marie play. Okay, let's see. Goes for that. Oh. Okay, didn't realize that. He had enough for that. So we're gonna lose 1 yellow cube. Oof. So emigration would also be bad now, but I still think I'm gonna push the variety. Of science, good. Okay, what are our biggest problems? Yeah, it was probably still worth it. Thing is, now we have to actually worry about what's coming next. I think we stay weaker, yeah. I mean, I guess we could go for satellites. There's also... Prowess should still be good, yeah. Doesn't have a lot of science. Make egg, because food is a problem for us, yeah. And how do we even stay stronger? Could go revolutionary idea satellites. He has no new population to... I guess he could still build a cavalryman if he wants. So why do I want to get stronger? Could just take the reserves instead. I'd like to make egg. Well, the thing is, I guess we could just play reserves for food. There's still the emigration, so we could also think about building a religion. Also, I don't have a lot of time. I mean, having Malena would be great, so I think we are waiting for her at the moment. With this, we have the option to go for new government. He doesn't really have the option to go for fundamentalism that easily. Deny reserves. Okay, the revolutionary idea. I think it's no time for computers. Or is it? I am kind of afraid of him at the moment, to be honest. You guys don't really seem to be. I am. Efficient upgrade. Computers, there is Steve Jobs. Rockets could be useful. Hard to imagine right now. I think I'm just gonna go efficient upgrade. We might still go for make egg. Fast, yeah, I need the time for later. Okay, science and culture look great at the moment. Aurora to Canaan, we wouldn't have had corruption, then it might have been good, yeah. Ooh, iconoclasm. That is nicely timed for him. He gets Churchill immediately. I think computers was strong. Interesting. I didn't really see it at all. Yeah, maybe. So we have to hope for an early Malena. I guess he probably wants Malena as well. Which might mean he's not gonna go Churchill, but I think he really should. Manhattan could be decent, yeah. Also, we finally dwindled down his rock reserves. He had to spend a lot of those on the modern infantry. So yeah, maybe now we're not too scared anymore. He can't go for air forces. Modern infantry is super expensive. He can go for one more cavalryman, but going for another tactic would be really hard. I gotta move fast now. Yeah, 50 seconds. It's gonna be a tough one. Let's try to make that work. At least pretends to have positional army. Maybe because he built the cannon instead of the cavalryman. Yeah. I mean, a little bit pretending. Yes, he mostly having the Napoleonic, but he did build the cannon instead of the same cavalryman, which to be honest just makes sense. Yeah. Okay, we'll go for Churchill. What's your build up? Okay, so we want to stay weaker. There's Malena. There's the girl. The girl we've been looking for. So I have a lot of great impact. Science seems safe. Prosperity. Oh, that helps. That helps quite a lot. Malena. Culture was also pretty safe. I think both were pretty safe. He doesn't have the science to go for computers. Can we go communism? We could do that. Marlene really helps with that. I think one normal probably is no, never gonna happen. We need that food for consumption. 19 culture now, that's great. We have quite a lot of rocks to defend, we have satellites. He still doesn't have the science for air forces. I mean, maybe he gets one good war, but we also can defend really nicely. Also, we don't have time, so I'm just gonna go with this. Communism is also good for the progress. So we have progress, we have culture. There's so few MAs. Yeah, that's also true. If he declares a war, only one MA left. This prosperity actually was really good for us. Now we don't have to worry about food at all until the end of the game, probably. Ember State is probably not good for him, and then the one that's left is Spaceflight, which is also not great for him, and he's gonna have problems finishing it. Happy we didn't go Mech Egg, yeah, definitely. Okay, I think we managed. I think now we're looking good. He still has a slight culture advantage, but I think we caught up nicely, and I think now I would prefer to be myself and not him if I had to choose. Maybe as one good effort for war, he can switch tactics, play military build-up and wave, and just build 3 or 4 modern infantry or whatever he needs. Yeah, that's probably his best hope at this point. Yeah, I think you should have gone for oil as well. Yeah. Spaceflight is not bad for us in this situation. Yeah, Spaceflight is very good for us, not good for him. So wonder-wise, it's not great for him. He can't use Manhattan. Empire State is... I guess he could use Manhattan for a war without having to spend MAs. He also gets a revolutionary idea here. Could couple that with military theory or fundamentalism. So he still has one chance to prepare for a war here. No, he had iconoclasm. Yeah, the more I'm looking at it, it is not looking super safe now that he gets the ref idea. At least he doesn't get it this turn, so his MAs are still gonna struggle, but he could build maybe another army. Like, I'm really afraid that he has wave and military build-up. I might still get close here. I don't think... I mean, I think we are in a good position, but it's not safe whatsoever. Okay, so he will have positional army. What's his plan? He has no MAs. Next time is going to be the last to go for war. He has no MAs. If we deny military theory, so we're definitely gonna do that. Variety 18 to 12. Deny the military theory. Get one more population here. Satellites, because of variety just came out, but still probably the best. And we're sitting at 42 now. That seems great. Just build multimedia. You are a bold one. You are a bold one. Don't bait me. Right, I don't have time. Oh god, oh god. I didn't do it without reserve time, so we can actually think. We can actually think about this turn. So yeah, this can definitely go. We are stronger. He has no MAs. If he has... Now, even if he has the thing called Hybrid War, even then it's not going to be a big problem. Maybe we could have taken one more card to end the age. Maybe. The space for it is at 18 to 14. 14 not too bad for him, he gets one more. So that might be one advantage he gets. He gets government, we don't. He could also go for democracy now. But then our impacts are hopefully gonna carry us. And just having more cultural action. But if he gets democracy, builds another drama, and gets the space flight, I don't know if he has the civil actions for that. And for progress, yeah, progress is still looking good. He might go for something in progress, but probably not engineering. So yeah. Do we have actually enough for spaceflight? It's really expensive to grab, but we have reserves, we have masonry. So we grab it for 4 civil actions, we play reserves. Yeah, we could finish spaceflight. But I don't think we could go for satellites then. Could even research satellites. I don't think so, because we need 3 stages or 3 CAs with the masonry for spaceflight, because we need the engineering genius. Or did I miscalculate? We grab it for 4, we play reserves, we develop satellites, and then we have 2 CAs left, but we need 3 CAs with the engineering. Yeah. That's why you say 8 CAs are barely acceptable. Yeah, we're sitting on 8 and we can't even go for spaceflight and satellites here. So are we gonna do it? Is this gonna be our 10th game in a row on Pulse that we will be able to... Oh, he goes for that, yeah, so we don't have to worry about it. He goes for a symbol of strength. Well, it doesn't matter if there's a symbol of strength, we're still gonna play a bit of progress now. There was strength. So now we can forget about it at least. Always stay positive. What else could there be? Balance. Harmony is good. I guess we can increase here, build a farm for balance. Take civil service. I mean, he doesn't have science for anything, so I don't think we need to deny those. Can fully concentrate on what we want to do. For example, one more multimedia is probably going to be great. Yeah, another MM. And after that, not a lot to do. Can destroy and rebuild a cavalryman. That's probably it. Take engineering for the lulz. To have it in hand. Another lab into cannon for harmony. Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe that would have. I mean, strength was just revealed. and we wouldn't win strength because we already fulfilled the army 2 times because of Marlene. It would have just been good for, I guess, competition. Yeah, it actually would have been better because of competition. And harmony. So he's gonna get a space flight for 17. That catches him up with our culture. And then he gets plus 13. Ooh. So we definitely need the impacts. Luckily we have great impacts. So what could his last impact be? Nothing too huge. Wonders? No. Varieties out. Culture? No. Okay, let's see here. So let's see, guys. How are we gonna do it? He ends with 215. Progress 8 to 20. That's a good one to start this with. We got culture 10 to 0. Harmony, it was harmony 20 to 20. And then lastly, science 10 to 0. So we do it. GG Himmelsdorf. But yes, in the end, Lab into Cannon would have been a lot better in retrospect, but this was still good enough and a great game. So without further ado, let's get those puntos and go up to Masters League with a 100% win rate. It's only 10 matches, so I don't think that makes me the greatest player or anything, but it makes me proud. 1772, which puts me in the top 10 at least, so that's a nice start. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Both those matches versus Himmelsdorf were a lot of fun. The second one also a lot closer in the end, so that is always exciting. And yeah, that will be all for today. It was a nice stream. Thanks all of you guys, all of you who tuned in the masses. Thank you very much for watching and have a nice Sunday. Good start into your week tomorrow, and see you guys next time.